We all have moments in our lives when we feel inadequate. We envy what others have and question our own worth by looking at their happiness. This story exists to remind us how misleading these feelings can be. You will witness a journey to find out where the true happiness of life lies. Now, close your eyes and immerse yourself in this story. This is not just the story of a bird, but of the inner journey of all of us. Get ready to rediscover the meaning of freedom, peace, and happiness. Once upon a time, a raven, soaring in the sky with its black feathers, was deeply dissatisfied with its life. Everyone looked down on him. No one cared about his existence. One day, perched on the branch of a tree, he burst into tears of deep sorrow. Below, a monk was meditating quietly. One of the raven's tears fell on the monk's cheek. The monk raised his head and looked at the raven. "Why are you so sad, beautiful creature?" the monk asked in a voice full of compassion. The raven began to pour out its pain. "Oh, wise one, my life seems meaningless. Nobody loves me. People drive me away. I feel worthless. Even death is better than such a life." The monk understood the raven's deep pain and said to him, "I am offering you an opportunity. If you want, I can transform you into something else. What do you want to be?" With eyes shining with joy, the raven said, "Make me a swan. I would love to be as beautiful as they are." The monk smiled wisely and said, "I will make you a swan. But first go and find a swan and ask it if it is happy with its life. I will wait here for you until you come back." The raven spread its wings in hope and soared into the sky in search of a swan. After a long search, he found a graceful swan swimming in a calm pond. The swan's white feathers sparkled like the reflection of the moon in the still waters of the pond. The raven approached her and said, "How beautiful you are, your whiteness as pure and smooth as snow. Everyone must love you. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan looked at the raven with sadness in his eyes and said, "No, my friend, I am not happy. There are so many beautiful colors in the world, but I am only white. I don't have any color. I've always dreamed of being a colorful parrot." The raven, understanding the swan's inner restlessness, set out to find the parrot. When he found a parrot shining among the trees with its colorful feathers, he said, "Oh parrot, you are so colorful and beautiful. Everyone must love you. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The parrot sighed deeply and said, "No, my friend, I am not happy either. People put me in cages because of my color. I have always dreamed of being a free peacock. They are much more beautiful and free than me," he replied. Moved by the parrot's words, the raven set off again in search of the peacock. After a long search, he found a magnificent peacock in a zoo, attracting a large crowd. The peacock proudly displayed its colorful feathers, but there was a deep sadness in its eyes. After the crowd had dispersed, the raven approached the peacock and asked, "You are the most beautiful bird in the world. People admire you. I am just being chased. You must be the happiest bird." The peacock replied with a deep sigh, "I am imprisoned in this cage because of my beauty. People pluck me mercilessly for my feathers. I have lost my freedom. If I were free, I would give up everything and wish to be a raven, a bird like you, soaring free in the sky. You must understand the value of being free. Happiness comes from appreciating what you have, not from coveting what others have." The raven was deeply moved by the peacock's words. When he came to the monk, he met his wise gaze. The raven spoke with quiet realization. "I don't want you to turn me into another bird, because I have realized that happiness lies in my own life, not in the lives of others. My freedom, my value, and my happiness are right here, right where I am." The monk looked at the raven with compassion and said, "You have found true happiness because you have sought it within yourself. You focused on how rich your own heart is. not on what others are. You are now as you are in all things, complete and worthy. This story reminds us of a truth we all carry within us. Looking at the lives of others and minimizing our own values creates a deep hole in our souls. Each of our lives is full of its own unique beauty and challenges. Happiness begins with appreciating our own journey, not envying the lives of others. Recognize the beauty in your life. Perhaps what you have is much more than you ever imagined. Maybe happiness is not where you're looking for it, but right where you are. Remember that every life has value, no matter how small it may seem. Respect your own life. Own your own story. Because true happiness lies not in the eyes of others, but in the depths of your own heart.